It's time for the One Bar and Lupica Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupica Show. I'm One Bar, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about the top three underachieving Vikings so far. We're a quarter of the way through the season. No, I'm not being a Debbie Downer. If you need to pick me up, go check out our top three overachieving Vikings, which will make you feel better. But you know, every year, and unfortunately, the Vikings have more than three. I'm going with the top three underachieving Vikings. Let me know down in the comments as we're going through this who your biggest underachiever is so far for the Vikings, the guy you had just big hopes and dreams for, and he is not coming through for you. Let's get right into this. And also remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. We're here every damn day previewing games, giving out stud and turds of the game, anything and everything Vikings. But yeah, let's do this. Underachieving Vikings top three. I am starting off with a guy that I had high hopes for, probably too high, where it's not even fair that I call him an underachiever. I'm going Ifeadi Odenigbo. Damn, I mean, last year, 7 sacks in the last, whatever it was, 8 games of the season. He was going to come in. He was going to get his moment. We made the Yannick trade. Obviously, we knew Hunter was going to be out for a while, so Odenigbo was still going to get his starting spot, which he has. He still has a very, very good defensive end on the other side of him, so we can't say it's because Hunter is out. Offenses are definitely concentrating on Mr. Yannick. So Odenigbo comes in through 4 games. He's got 6 tackles. Great. I don't expect him to have 50 tackles, but he's got no tackles for loss. He has no sacks. He's been kind of non-existent at times. He has made a few plays, but he is not making an impact that I thought he would. I thought he would be coming in here extremely hungry, and maybe he is. Maybe he's just off to a slow start, but he is not putting up the numbers. He is not helping out this defensive line very much right now. Maybe he was meant to be a rotational guy. Maybe he was meant to be a guy, a depth guy, and he would be a very good one at that. So maybe, like I said, maybe my expectations are too high for him. His snaps are starting to dwindle. We're seeing DJ Wanham get out there more. We're seeing Jalen Holmes, who they moved the defensive end, get out there more. So the defensive coaches must not be overly excited with him either. He started all 4 games. We'll see what happens. But so far, Odenigbo is underachieving, and I love Odenigbo. Don't get me wrong. So like I said, maybe I'm just being a little bit biased here. Next guy, I'm staying on the defensive side of the ball. And again, this is a guy I thought would come out firing. We saw seeing some explosive plays from him over the last couple of years. Again, he's a guy that comes in off the bench, comes in if somebody's hurt. Last year, he started a handful of games, but this year he was handed that starting spot. Eric Wilson, linebacker. He got that interception week 1. I've said this in multiple videos. I mean, it just kind of was a tip, and anybody would have caught that. He's got 15 tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble. He's come on the last couple games. I'll give him that. But in pass coverage, he's looked not great. He's had some missed tackles. And Eric Wilson, again, another guy that I absolutely love. I wanted him to come on huge to the scene in 2020, force them to put their money towards him and maybe possibly let Anthony Barr go. So far, he hasn't shown that. And we'll see what he's got left in the tank for the last 12 games. But Eric Wilson so far, like I said, he's coming on, but he hasn't lived up to expectations that I had for him. And again, he's an undrafted free agent from Cincinnati. He's worked his way up. He deserves a shot. He's worked his ass off. So I got confidence that he's going to turn it around, but I hope he does it quick because our linebackers are down to jack shit right now, especially if Kendricks is out this Sunday. Eric Wilson, this is your chance. This is your moment. You're going to be out there with Todd Davis. You're going to be out there with Hardy Nickerson Jr., Ryan Connolly. You are going to be the man. So this is going to be your chance to turn it around. The third and final underachieving Viking. This one's simple. This is easy. This is my biggest underachiever. Irv Smith Jr. What the hell? If you were to tell me we were through 4 games and he was going to have 2 receptions for 14 yards, I'd call you a damn liar. That is exactly what he has. And our offense hasn't been overly fantastic. It's coming together. Thielen, Jefferson are having some good games. Tight ends have just not really been in the mix. Maybe that's because they're staying home. Maybe that's because they're helping out on the offensive line. But Irv Smith, 2 catches for 14 yards. Not only that, but he's had some boneheaded penalties. Just weird. I would have never, ever, ever guessed it. I predicted this guy to have 500 plus receiving yards, 5 plus touchdowns, and 50 plus catches. Maybe I was drinking a whole shit ton of Kool-Aid that day, but we drafted him in round 2. Kyle Rudolph is kind of going off into the sunset. At least we thought he was. So Irv Smith, this was his chance. We're going to be passing the ball a lot, so we'll see. But Irv, my man Irv, you need to turn it around. So those are my 3 top underachievers. Like I said, let me know down in the comments who your underachievers are for the year. Runner-up, I'm going to throw a runner-up out there. I'm going to throw BC Johnson. BC Johnson had a very good year last year considering where he was drafted. So I don't even like throwing him out there. But Justin Jefferson, we knew he was going to overtake that number 2 spot. It was only a matter of time. But BC is off to a little bit of a rough start. I think he has, 4 catches, 80-some yards. I could be a little off. I don't have it in front of me. But still hoping BC Johnson can, like Irv Smith, contribute on this offense, get us on the right track. But those are my 3 underachievers. And 4 games from now, we're going to do this again. And hopefully all these guys have come on big time. All right. Remember to subscribe, like the videos. We will be back very, very soon.